Why? Because our business is an international business. However much it is starting here in Uganda, and many think it's just a Ugandan business. It's more than a Ugandan business. It's an international business. But starting, of course, at home here. And we need to embrace online. We need to embrace online. How do you build business online? Now, what I tell you always, it's a result of what I do. Let me try also to share something here else before even I go further. Let me try to bring something here and you'll see what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about. Okay. Let me bring this. Let me bring this. There is something I want to show you. Simple here. And really this made me think a lot about you guys. Because one thing I have learned in life, it's not good to be selfish. Once you find something that works, it's important you share with your friends to know also what you're doing that they are not doing, or that what they are ignoring, to their success. And the success of all of you is my success as chief trainer of the company, is the success of Digital Adverts Limited. So I want to share with you, I'm trying to, let me do this and you'll see what I'm talking about. Digital Adverts, digital Adverts. Let's see. Oh, so this is what I wanted to show you. Let me bring this screen. I hope it's here. Okay. Okay. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. Just that the internet is a bit slow, but it is coming. It is coming. I'm coming, I'm coming, I'm coming for you. Okay, we are about here. Thank you. I can see the number is increasing. Keep on logging in. Thank you so much for joining in. Highly. So what I want to show you is here. I'm sharing my screen. Let me hope everyone is able to see. I have an account here, and this account, let me log into it. I hope you guys are seeing it. This account, it is my account, but in Kenya. It's not a Ugandan account, it's a Kenyan account. And as we speak, you can see Kenya, we are on the verge of launching adverts in Kenya. We've been working all the paperwork and almost everything is in Kenya is done. So when you look at this account, ladies and gentlemen, it has so far earned 4,000 Kenyan shilling. But what I want to emphasize here is this. Let me show you on the account history. Now, this account is a Kenyan account, and it is Coach Zion's account for Kenya. Okay, it's Coach Zion's account for Kenya, and really, I'm glad that I have this account. Are you seeing these amounts of money? These amounts of money are coming from Kenya. Kenya. Okay. This is my Kenyan account. Are you looking at this account? It's my Kenyan account. Oh, this money is coming from Kenya. Are you seeing it? Kenya. So how do you make money when you're in Uganda, but you're tapping money from another economy? Okay, from another economy. So this is my Kenyan account. It's a founding member account, and I'm planning to make it a VIP account. I'm planning to make it a VIP account. Okay, I'm planning to making it a VIP account. Okay. I hope you can see. Thank you, Coach Zion, for joining Exclusive Digital Adverts Kenya. So I want to make it VIP. I thank God we were given another time. We are given another chance to do what? We're given another chance to become VIP 1 month in Kenya. So I'm working to see that I make it a VIP account. And really, network is very bad. Are you sure? Guys, am I sure that my network is bad or Arnold's network is bad? Help me clarify. Arnold, is my network bad or your network is bad? Okay, guys, can you hear me very well? Abari kumukutu? Is my screen visible? My internet okay? Let me know. So I was showing you that. Oh,
yes, coach. Yes, you're audible, Sebo.
And the internet is okay?
And the screen.
Okay.
Yes, please.
So, ladies and gentlemen, so Mr. Arnold, please check your internet connections to make sure that everything is fine. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about how to develop your business using online. So, I'm doing this. I'm in Uganda and I'm earning this money from Uganda. How do I do it? Because after Kenya, we shall look at the next country, probably Tanzania, and we see how we bring Tanzania on board. But are you going to be earning money from Uganda only? Right now, Ugandan pay bills has been down lately, but Kenyan pay bills is working. And guess what? Guys in Kenya are paying bills. I make money in Uganda. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to expand our waves. We need to expand our reach in every corner. So I don't know whether you're ready, guys, to learn this kind of training I'm giving you today, or it's beyond you, I don't know. But how do you use the internet and social media to expand your internet? Hope we are ready. Now, the first question we have is why online marketing? Why do you have to go online? Why do you have to go online? I know people, most of you are going physical, meeting person by person. That is okay. Okay. I also enjoy talking to people physically, one-on-one. But why online marketing? In Kenya, when I am in Uganda. Okay, who is asking? How do we create an account in Kenya when I'm in Uganda? Okay. You can create a Kenyan account. Get a Kenyan number. Go here. Go to Aurora Park. Buy a Safaricom line. Let them register it, and you have a Kenyan line, and you register an account for Kenya. Simple as that. Where there is country, you put Kenya. Where there is number, you don't put Ugandan number, you put Kenyan number. Already you have your account for Kenya. So that's how you do it. Okay. So why online marketing? Why online marketing? Okay, it's very important to look into this. Why online marketing? Okay, so why do we do online marketing? It is very simple. Look at this. This is the first kind of information you guys need. That Uganda's current population stands at 47.7 million as of January 2022. Now, you guys who came a little bit earlier, you found us having a chat here, a private chat here with Arnold, the digital nomad. He was telling me of his software, which he has got an extension which is able to give him over 10,000 people. Okay, now 10,000 is a good number, not a bad number, but let us remember that Uganda's population currently is standing at 47.7 million Ugandan people, 47.7 millions. And if you go to Worldometer is a website which keeps track of the people in the world. But according to Worldometer says we are 48.8 million. Okay, 48. But on statistics estimation, they are saying that Uganda currently we are 47.7 million. Now, we are talking about 47 millions, and some of us, our dreams is just to have 1 million like this. Nti ku bantu bane miliyoni ana mu musanvu bwe nfuna ko miliyoni egi emu yokka ngeri mu network yange, then if they watch an advert in one day, I make 6 shilling from every person. That gives you 6 million on one advert. If they watch 2 adverts in a day, okay, that is 12 millions in a day. If they watch 3 adverts in a day, those are how much? 18 millions in a day. If they watch 10 adverts in a day, that is 60 millions in one day when they watch one advert. So ladies and gentlemen, look at this number. We are having 47.7 million people in the country as per now. And these people are increasing, they are growing, because this as it means like it's about like an increment in the numbers which we have been having in Uganda as the top population. So Uganda's current population stands at 47.7. How are you going to reach these people? Can you do it physically? Can you go one by one and reach out to 47 million people? It will be hard. It will be hard if you don't harness technology and the internet to be able to go to these people, all of them. Okay, so next, Uganda internet penetration now stands at 29.1, okay, % of the total population, meaning out of these 47 millions, we are having 13.9 million on the internet. Okay, 13.9 million people, they are on the internet as we speak. Are we together? So we need to look into this, guys. Now we have 13 million people here who are on the internet. Your dream is to have at least 1 million out of this. Singo funako million yemu ngeri mu team yo. Kale ne buba tofunyeko million yemu ne bufunako abantu emitwalo 10, 100,000 people in your network. If they watch one advert, that is 600,000 in a day. Okay, if you have 100,000 people and they watch one advert, that is 600,000 in a day. And guys, they have a question for you. If you make 600,000 in a day, is that good money? Can that be good money? 600,000 every day? On Monday, 600, Tuesday, 600, Wednesday, 600, Thursday, 600, Friday, 600, Saturday, 600, Sunday, 600. How much is that? 600 times 7. Is it 3.6? In 1 week, no chindam ku Monday, Tuesday, week in egwako no kwato mwesendagala. Awori kuchi. When you're making 600 every day, you only have 100,000 people who are watching one advert every day, and you're making about 600,000 every single day, ladies and gentlemen. So Uganda's internet penetration as we stand right now, we're at 29.1. That is 13.9 million Ugandans. They are on the internet. Can we continue? I love these statistics because they open your mind. No because most of you are looking at your brothers, your sisters who refuse to do the business. They want to know it. So
Ochi.
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Ziba million anamu. They are 42 million.
Internet there is an internet you're getting angry send
42 millions per month.
Per month, 42 million.
Yes.
42 per month.
Per month.
So, guys, you can hear Senegal amazoto omanya soma math mubazi wa kubala. Yamaze okubala abala munga ziri million ana mu 2. Now, obo tuse kumpi kubeera Doreen, bita Doreen yani oyo mukyala wa Uganda Airline. So, obo tuse ogenze ngategwe kokasa tegenda kukubaganyako birowoozo. Ladies and gentlemen, just using digital adverts. I don't know whether people understand this business. We were talking with Arnold when you guys came. We said, Arnold said, I wish people understood this concept. Never saying that they are so asleep, they're not understanding the concept, they are back to digital deco, they don't know what Mosengus gave them. Guys, Martin gave us a big opportunity which we need to use. Are we together? Now look at this. Internet users, they increased by 1.8 million between 2020 and 2021. Abantu abajja ku internet Uganda, I'm not talking about the globe. I'm talking about Uganda, only Uganda, our nation. I'm not even talking about Kenya. I'm not talking about even Tanzania. I'm not talking about Zambia. I'm talking about Uganda only. Yet, we are having a big population on the internet globally. But now look at this, Uganda, as far as Uganda is concerned, that the internet users, they have increased by 1.8 million just in 1 year. Guys, the internet is being dominated right now as we speak. People are getting on board on the internet. Number next. Now, 5.9 of the total population are on social media. Now, we have those people who are on the internet, but also we have those who are on social media. What do I mean by social media? Those who are on Facebook, those who are on Instagram, those on WhatsApp. Okay, there are 2.8, okay, people who are just on social media. And I think this number has increased because since COVID set in, people are using more internet right now than before. Are we together, ladies and gentlemen? Hey, 18 million. Said I write them 18 million. I was in that okubala. Sorry, coach. It is 18 million. It's fantastic. Never 18. It is good money. How many people do you know that? There is an internet. So, guys, let me tell you. Now, even if you have 2.8 million people, okay, we have 2.8 million people on social media. How do we take advantage of this? How do we tap into these people, the 2.8 millions who are on social media? So, ladies and gentlemen, now when you look at this kind of statistics, these are not people you're going to meet just at your home. These are not people you're going to wake up and you come to Kampala and you meet them. These are not people you're going to invite and you talk to them physically. These are some of the things we need to know that we are going to tap, okay, online. We are going to do it online. You're going to sit in your room and you work. You're going to be a digital nomad, which always our CEO tells us about, to become a digital nomad. You need to go, get away quickly. You go for a vacation, you go to Zanzibar, you go to Mombasa, but you go with your internet, we go with your phone, we go with your laptop, and you keep working, okay? You go to Moya Safari lodges, and you stay there for the whole week. You're not meeting people. The only people you are meeting are the waiters and the waitresses who are serving you. Are we together? But you're working, you're tapping into this economy. Guys, it is possible. Right now, as we speak, Those who have been on board have shown you how my account is making money every day in Kenya. Now, I'm not talking about the Ugandan account. I'm talking about the Kenyan account. I have the Kenyan account. And how do I, now I'm earning money in Kenya, and I'm earning even more money than some people in Kenya. Yet I'm in Uganda. So how do we do this? How do we do this? How do we tap into this marketing online? So you need to first understand that the market, the field is virgin. You know, until you have awareness, you will never be able to tap into this kind of network. Are we together, ladies and gentlemen? Okay, let us continue. Now, what do you need to first work on? Work on personal branding, first of all. Brand yourself. Why do you have to brand yourself? Your brand is what other people say about you when you're not in the room. What do the people talk about you when you're not in the country? I'm in Uganda. I'm building business in Kenya. What do Kenyans talk about Scotch Zion? Okay, we are looking at Tanzania. What will Tanzanians talk about Scotch Zion? What will people in South Africa talk about you? So you need to work on your brand. And this is what I call personal brand. Okay, your brand is what other people say about you when you are not in the room, when you're not in the country. What do people talk about you? Now, this is the first step, guys. If you're going to work online, you need to work on your brand online. Okay, work on your personal brand. You as Sendagala, you as Jonathan, you as Noah, work on your brand. Work on your brand. Okay, you know, work on your personal brand. What can people say, talk about you when you're not there? And how are they going to do this? They're going to use your social media handles. They're going to use your blogs. They're going to use everything you have online to know who Noah is. They're going to use whatever you have online, you understand, to understand who you are when you are not there, ladies and gentlemen. So you need to work on your personal brand. Let me tell you, Brian, you need to work on your brand. Annabelle, work on your brand, okay? Don't just be online, but be online knowing that you're working on your brand. BMK, I think you are getting my point. Work on your brand. People should know that who you are. They should know who Bukenya is without Bukenya being there, without meeting Bukenya physically. Because now the online market, the online village right now, we can connect, we can interconnect people. We are on what they call a global village. And on this village, we are neighbors. We are neighbors online. So as the way we have neighbors on physical villages, now we have neighbors online. Okay? So as a neighbor online, how can people describe you? How do they define you online? Okay, can people trust you online? Because people do business with people they know, like, and they trust. Can people know you? Can people trust you? Can people like you online? Because when we are doing business, we do business with people we like, people we trust, and people we know. So we are looking at the 47 million people in Uganda. Those who are online, we have 13 million. Can they know you? Can they like you? Can they trust you? So work on your brand, because people work with people they trust. If I sent a link to someone, someone should trust Zion to send his money to Uganda to give him a code. I saw last time it was Matthias. People were sending money from Ethiopia. They were sending money through cryptocurrency from Ethiopia to here to activate them, and we sent them codes. And these people in Ethiopia are joining business. Matthias, who is in Uganda, how does Matthias create a network in Ethiopia where he has never stepped? So if you're going to build globally, guys, don't focus only on Uganda. Focus on the internet and focus on the whole Africa. But right now, we need to follow the company. Follow the company. Don't go faster than the company. Follow the company. Focus on Uganda, focus on Kenya, where we are. When we announce the next nation to go in, then also tap into that nation's network or market. So if I ask you right now, how many founding members do you have in Kenya? You should have founding members in Kenya. You should have VIPs in Kenya. You should have agents in Kenya, because that's now our next market. But the question comes, when we talk about the brand, can people like you? Can people know you? Can people trust you online? How does your social media profile communicate? Are we together, ladies and ladies and gentlemen? Now, a product is consumed like digital adverts, but a brand is sought after. If you have a good brand, people will look for you. Even if you're not in digital adverts, you go and join another business, people will look for you because they are trusting your brand. They're not trusting your product. Maybe digital advert doesn't work, but when they see that, coach, you're here, people will follow you. Let me tell you, people don't join businesses. People join people. Let me repeat that. People don't join business. People join people. That's why most of the time I tell some of my downlines, and I don't have to go and present for you. You should go and present yourself, because the business doesn't communicate better than the person who you are. So most of the time, if you're going to build a great business, people will trust you than trusting the business. When people join digital adverts, they join you. They tell you, I'm joining because of you. Because they don't know the business, but they know you. They don't know Martin Musinguzi, but they know you. Are you getting my point? They don't know other people, but they know you. People join you. That's why you should be good. Okay? You should be trustworthy. You should be a person with integrity. You should be a person who can be trusted and followed. So work on your personal brand, my sister. Work on your personal brand physically and online. Carol, I think we are on the same point. Carol, are you getting me, Charles? How is it? So am I communicating? Mr. Deo, you need to work on your brand. People should learn to follow you, because people join people. They don't join businesses. So a product is consumed. They can consume a product today and tomorrow they're not consuming it. But a brand is sought after. When you have a good brand, people will look for you. Am I communicating, Fazira? So people will follow you. Okay. Now, next, brand positioning. It requires consistent communication and adoption to changing marketplaces. Now, to work on your brand, you need to position yourself. Okay. And how do you position your brand? You position your brand by consistently communicating. Consistently communicating. You should be consistently communicating. And you should adopt the changes in the marketplace. So the market is changing. The world is changing. You should change. You should evolve as well. People should see you that you're a person who is not static. You're a person who is changing every single day. So brand positioning, if you're going to position your brand, you should be consistent in communication. That's why your page should have information almost every day. Don't allow your page to spend a whole week without you being updating it. What is your status communicating? Your status should be communicating every hour. Don't allow your status to go null for 1 hour. Every time, make sure that you are updating your status. If you go and check my status, if you go and check Chief's status, the Martin's status, if you go and check some of the leaders, their status are never off. They are communicating. But if you find yourself that a day goes that you're not communicating, you have no status, you have no profile, you have no page on Facebook, you have no Instagram, you have no Twitter handle. Now, you are not getting ready for the internet to make money online. Am I communicating? So first, work on your brand. First, work on your brand, your personal brand. Forget about digital adverts. No. Forget about digital adverts. Work on you. Because Les Brown says the greatest job you will ever do, that the job you do in yourself. Work harder on yourself than you work on your job. Work harder on yourself than you work harder on digital adverts. What are you posting? What do you communicate when you're online? Nafisha, am I communicating, my sister? So you need to work on this. You need to work on this, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, I can continue. Let me first read a few. I can see some messages here. Mm-hmm. Someone has got me here a very, very good information. He said, yeah, true coach. Yeah, true coach. That is Jonathan was agreeing. I'm with you, coach, here. Jonathan says, if you have ever scammed anyone, even if you bring a very smart, legit business, they will not join from you. That's true. That's true. That's true. Because people join people. They don't join businesses. They join people. So if you have had a very nasty background, ng'olina track record embi, oleta biscam or scamming abantu, people will not join you. Yeah, people will not join you. People join what? People join people. They don't join businesses. Let me tell you, they don't join businesses. I have a friend of mine who is, I removed him in my groups, I think yesterday. He's my direct downline. And he was bringing me a business in my inbox. And he went on and even put the business on my groups. And I looked into the business, and I know the business is a scam, because according to the signs, I know how a scam looks like. But that's not the point. The point is the person bringing the business. Okay? You've been in digital adverse, you're doing nothing, you can't even recruit 2 people. Now you want me to join you in another business, coach to join you. We don't join business, we join people. When I join you, so can nebuuza ono gwe joininga muntu kikaaki agenda kungatta coach. Okay, you can recruit amateurs. Yeah, you can recruit amateurs. But let me tell you, the reason why most of you are not able to recruit people who are of value, abantu abategeera bayinamu sense, it's because of who you are. Yebuuza kati gwe joininga gwe omulala bw'anandaga business nja kujoininga naye gwe sigenda kujoininga. You understand? People don't join businesses. People join people. So people should trust you. People should like you. People should know you. And how do you do this? You do it through your personal brand online. Okay. Now, we have a reason why personal branding is important. The kind of information I'm giving you or training, y'abantu bakulu, bw'oba oli muto, leero kusubye. Because now we are looking at how do we harness the internet and target all these people. Why personal branding is important? We have greater control of our own destiny. Now, when you know this, that we have greater control of our own destinies, with that comes increased responsibility and competition. Now, guys, understand this very well, that we have greater responsibility and competition in order to craft our destiny. Jogenda mu maaso eyo, people will be able to trust you, to work with you, or to run away from you. You know why? Because of the things you did. Sometimes I go on social media and internet and I see people posting silly stuff. And I just wonder whether they know that these things will catch up with them one day. Whatever you post, one day, one time, it will catch up with you. If you take things you put, some for fun, they will catch up with you. There is a last time, I think a few weeks ago, I attended one of the functions, some of you saw, and I was the MC on this function. And I put, these ladies were dancing very, very vulgar kind of dance. And for fun, I put it there on my wall. And guess what? People came in my box and said, Coach, this is not you. Coach, this is not you. I know it's fun, but this is not you. We don't expect you to post such. And guess what? I had to go and delete it. I deleted it on my wall. Do you know why? Because those things will catch up with you. People will people, social media. Some of you said that we don't post what we are real on social media. But if I go on social media, I can know the person I'm dealing with. I just go and scroll your page up to down. And I know that I can work with you, I cannot work with you. You are a silly person, you are an understanding person. Okay, so to get ahead, we must manage the impressions others have on us. Okay, abantu tubalowoleza ekintu ekituufu naye bw'oba si ky'oli naye balowoleza ekintu ekituufu. Let them think right of you. Am I speaking, ladies and gentlemen? Am I communicating? So with a strong brand, okay, you differentiate yourself from others. Let everyone be online. Let everyone be on social media. Let everyone promote business online. But be unique. Be different from all other people. Okay? Then you maximize your career potential. Now we have potential, as I've shown you already, that we have over 47.7 million Ugandans on the internet, or in Uganda. Then we have how many? 13 millions on the internet. So you need to understand, how do I maximize my potential? How do I create a network in these people? So ladies and gentlemen, are we learning? Are we learning? So what do you need to do? It is very important. What do you need to do in order to be able to establish this kind of credibility online? Okay. How do you, Abdallah, are we together? So how do you create this kind of credibility? What do you need to do? Now, to establish, Francois says that to establish oneself in the world, one does all one can to seem established already. To establish oneself in the world, one does all one can to seem established in already. Now, what is that right to be that? For you to be able to be established yourself in the world, you should help people to think that you're already established. In simple words, that to be able to establish yourself in the world, let it about that you are already established. Okay? Don't bring people to start doubting the person you are. I've discovered one thing about Fede, scammers and fraudsters. I've discovered one thing about themselves. They know how to brand themselves. Omuferengana akufera ajja kubiye n'ekikalu nga yambadde ne suit ng'avuga n'emmotoka nnungi nnyo. Some of you, you come in our office here at Equatorial and you find we have office here digital. Efaanana bweti. You know why? Because office gye wasemba yogendamu ey'abafere eyakuscaminga yali efaanana nga office ya minister. They know how to, but they fool batali, you know, they understood that, they studied that. Okay, they can put money in an office ng'ogiyingira nga yona ne carpet gy'olinnyamu olinga alinnya mu mutto ng'egunda bweti ng'entebe z'otulamu otulamu ne bakubba bulungi ne bakubba nga nawe okkiriza. I've seen those kind of offices. Now, when you come to digital advertising, digital nabo tebayina sente kangende bali abayina sente kubireyo. Okay, but this is called impression. You need to create an impression because the first impression is the lasting impression. So to establish oneself in the world, one does all he can to seem established already. You can do whatever you can to make sure that you are established already. Okay, so understand what can you control. Everything you do, everything you say, how you feel, and how you react. Those 4 things are very important. The things you do, the things you say, the way you feel, and the reactions you give. Now, these 4 things, they are absolutely 100% in your control. You're free to speak. You're free to remain silent. You're free to cry. You're free to laugh. You're free to fight. You're free to fight back with words. Today, the internet is full of information which is challenging. And let me tell you what you don't know about Facebook sometimes. You can go on Facebook and you find a page and you respond on the page. You type something. The moment you type something, your friends are alerted that Zion has commented on a page which is like this and this and this, and this is what he has commented. So for you may think that my friends will not see what I've commented. They will follow you and they say, hey, Zion yagambye eki nekina akizeemu bwati bwayomba. Most of the time me and my chief Facebook chief jabeera ja commenting ebintu bye, and whenever you comment something na Facebook endeetera nga ngenda ndaba kya commentinze ku page, even pages I'm not following. So you have control on what you say. You have control on what you do. You have control on what you feel. Someone can abuse you. Is it automatic that you should have abused back? Because now you have a brand to protect. Okay? If you're hungry, you're not eating food, what are you going to post today on your social media? Are we together, ladies and gentlemen? Fazira says, yes, we are learning, coach. Thank you so much. Come on, they toss our people to and fro. True, they are there. Okay? Ate Banji, they are still around. So, but we need just to learn how to stay away from them. Okay? Okay, let's continue, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue. Let's continue. Now, you need to understand people will be assessing you. Okay? So they will assess you. How will you be assessed? Number one, how will my personal brand be assessed? You know, look into that, because people will assess you after whatever you say, whatever you do, the way you dress, the way you talk. So how will my personal brand be assessed? Because they're going to assess you. So how do they assess you? Number one, visually. What do they see? What do they see? When you hear, when you dress, what do they see? When you take photos, where are you? Okay? So some of you're boozing. Okay? Munywamu kenge, which is okay. But why do you have to take a photo nga ojuze mezo jidugaza yona and you put on your social media? Why do you have to do that? Because it is going to depict a picture that you are a drunkard. So people will assess you with what they see. Ladies, there are some clothes you put on, and really these clothes, they bring a certain picture of you, of who you are. There is a lady in Kenya, she's my friend on Facebook, and you look at her page, the way she posts things, which really, it's unimaginable. And I know the kind of woman she is. I've never met her, but I know the kind of woman she is because of her posts, what I see. Okay? And I know the limits I can go with her to do business because of what she's posting. So what do other people see? Now, what other people hear? When you start opening your mouth to speak, what comes of your mouth? The Bible says that even a fool, when he's silent, you may think that he's wise until he opens his mouth and his foolishness is displayed. That's what the Bible says. Tino musiru nga asirise olowooza mugezi paka lwayasamya akamwako kwogera notegera nti obweddanira musiru. So what do people hear you speak? Then behavior. What another person observes. The way you drink, the way you walk, the way you sit, the way you smile. Now, these are behavior. Are we together? Now, once a perception is formed, it becomes part of your personal and professional reputation. Now, customer malo ku establishinga ku online. Nibamanya nti ono bwati bwe yeeyisa. Bamaze ku assessinga byoteekayo, byoyambala, byoyogera, bamala okwasinga ngati ono bwati bwali. So they can know how to deal with you. Leero oli mu business ndala, tomorrow another business, the other another, buli business ogimala mu mwezi. You're posting another business. You're posting another business. People said, okay, oyotanywera mu business. He can join business, na yeta mala akona business tabera mu business emu. So even if whenever mu joininga, he will quit and leave me there. Now you're working on your brand, ladies and gentlemen. When you're joining a business, no postinga, no posting indala, no posting indala. You're jeopardizing your own brand. Today you're focusing digital adverts. Tomorrow you're focusing another adverts. Today you're focusing another adverts, which is different businesses. My sister, my friend, you're jeopardizing your reputation and your brand. Me, coach, when I join a business, I will post one business. Never business in the postinga. I do one business at a time. I may be part of another business. Even right now, I'm not doing digital adverts alone. I have other businesses, but my focus is on digital adverts. Secondary. My business is digital adverts. I dress digital adverts. And dresses the company. Okay, right now. When now go digital adverts, put on another cape and I promote another business because I have a reputation to keep. People should know that Coach Zion, when Coach Zion is in the business, is there. He's not going to leave you there. That is a reputation. So people should see, people should feel you, should hear you, people should observe you. Am I communicating today? Oba training ijembe wade lero nene nnyo okusinga ya bulijjo. Okay. Fatima says, thank you so much, Coach. I am learning and something and adding value on myself. Thank you, Fatima. Julia says, wow, this is real topic I wanted to hear. Thanks so much, dear Coach. You're welcome, Julius. Annabelle says, hey, even the Bible warns us before we do things, these evil acts. God have mercy on Annabelle. How now free personal development from digital. Thanks, Coach Wangi. Okay, welcome. You are a real mentor to me, dear Coach. I'm learning a lot. Thank you, Julius. You're welcome. So, guys, let me tell you, people should know who you are. You should be a real person to be followed because people do business. If there is any statement you have to take tonight, this morning, is people do business with you. Okay? With you, when they know you, when they like you, when they trust you. And I should tell you that people don't join businesses. People join you. So work on yourself. That's the statement of the day. Okay? Work on yourself. Have a brand. Kola brand yo ngeri nywevu. Nebo onava mu digital adverts. Nogenda mu business endala. Ojja kubeera successful. But if your brand is fake, if your brand is vague, no one will join. With every business you join, you will be a mediocre. That's why some of us, we join this business, you succeed. You live here, you go another business, you succeed. Boom, success. Some of the people, they prospect me, knowing that if Coach Zion joins here, success. Boom. You know why? Because of personal brand. Not because of a business. Personal brand. Throw me in any business. And guess what? In a few days, I will create wonders. Do you know why? Personal brand. I trust myself. I trust me. I trust who I am. Okay? I work things intentionally. Okay? Severe accident. So ladies and gentlemen, today we need to learn a lot. Okay? Nafisha says the training is so on point, Coach. I really needed it. Thanks, Coach. Welcome. Then Jorin says, thanks for these teachings. I really learned something. You're welcome, my dear. Then Tekino Spark says, thanks so much, Coach. You're welcome. Tuchaiga. Okay. I'm a live testimony on that, dear Coach. Thank you so much, guys. Let us continue. Let's continue. Now, perception is equal to reality. What a pain. Perception is equivalent to reality. Perception is equivalent to reality. The way people perceive you is who you are. The Bible says, as a man thinketh, so is he. Kyomuntu nga bw'alowooza munda ye bw'ali. It continues and say that what corrupts man is not what gets inside him, but what corrupts man is what gets out of him. Nti ebyo ekyonoona omuntu si kyayingiza naye kyafulumya, kyekyonoona omuntu. Now, perception is equal to reality. You can go and Google it. You know, perception is equal to reality. The moment people perceive you, then that's who you are. That's who you are. They say never judge a book according to its cover, but in personal development, we shall judge you according to your cover. The way you walk, the way you dress, the way you talk, the way you do things, the way you quit, the way you complain, the way you are negative, the way you use your social media handles. And let me tell you one thing, even you people who are not posting, people who are not having, your social medias are not active. Let me tell you, even not communicating is communication, if you didn't know. Even not communicating is communication. If I go on your social media and I check it and it's not active for a whole month, for a whole year, I think either you're dead or you're not serious with life. It also gives you perception. So, because you are not posting, even when you're not posting, people are also communicating. Oh, you're not posting. Telling you you're country, you're the naka. Serious. Even not communicating is what? Is communication. So what are you left with? To communicate in the right way. Are we together, my sister, my brothers? So perception is equal to reality. Okay. What you are wearing. What you are wearing. The posture, the hairstyle, the smile, the eye contact, all of them, they communicate. Mviri chizo siba mama. Kala chijoteka kumutwe. Makeup chigwokola. Whatever you do is communicating. Are we together? Then, your overall business presence. People look at your business. Is your business online? Is it have an online presence? People are looking for that. Business, people want to understand you. Because if you're serious in business, then you will have an online presence. You understand? You should have an online presence. So how well you are groomed, your first impression and all the details. Because let me tell you, before people hear you, people first see you. That is what they call first impression, that the first impression is the lasting impression. So people, before they hear you talk, they will first see you, the way you dress, the way you posture, you shake hands, the way you move, your hairstyle. You're a man and you're doing makeup, which is okay. But let me tell you, it communicates also. Yeah, everything we do communicates. So, chikolenga or intentional. Don't do things by accident. Things are intentional. Let me tell you, you are free to do everything, but you're not free from the consequences of whatever you do. You're free to do everything, but let me tell you, you are not free from being affected by the consequences of what you do. And they are telling you that 93% of the first impression is non-verbal. Non-verbal. But people will see you. Now, this kind of, I'm talking about the online presence and also the physical presence. It speaks volume. Are we together, ladies and gentlemen? Now, how do you add value to your personal brand? Ogenda kwegata kwotya value online. Olyoka osobola okutappinga into the 47 million people. Let your pages communicate. Let your pages have a brand. Now, convey a consistent message. Don't be contradictory. Lero postinga digital adverts, enjo postinga cryptocurrency, enjo postinga betting, lero postinga chichi, you're not consistent. Be consistent for some good time. Are we together? Be consistent for some good time such that people can know the person they are dealing with. Avoid posting things. Convey a consistent message. Develop professional personal relationships. Okay? When you're online, don't engage in bibozi if it's professional. Be professional, work the call. If you want to better get another account. Eya business eberenga ndala, eya bibozi byo ebere ndala. Develop professional relationships. Online, physical. Listen, and listen. Every time people say something, be a person who enjoys feedback. Listen. Okay? Act after investigation, preparation, and reflection. Buli chokola tomalaga kola. Think twice. Because whatever you speak, it will not just go. It will leave consequences. So before you act, investigate. If you come and say, coach, yakoze bwati, nebo wila coach yakoze, toyangwa ku social media kuteka yo. First, investigate. Do preparations. Don't just post things which are not coordinating. Amukola mistakes. You post things, the spelling is sinful, and always your posts are having wrong spellings, wrong grammar. Because you don't prepare. You just wake up in the morning, you get a camera, without preparation. People will judge you. People will assess you. So before you act, investigate. Some of you post, you know how to forward messages. Ninga message you forwarding bulimba. It was for example, I have seen fake news. Fake news neja nga maybe ku page ya NBS or ku page ya NTV, and you get that page. Erikama uya go bulimba. You continue in your groups, you put in your groups, you go on your page, you put the fake news. You understand? Now later, nofuna ka post kagamati, this news was fake. It wasn't true. Now you're going to come back wetonde la abantu mu group yo banaye mu nsonyiwe yabadde bya bulimba. Now you're tarnishing your brand. People start knowing that, oh, ono guy tali reliable. Information jatuwa tamala ginoonyereza account in full. So I've seen people forwarding wrong messages, fake messages, outdated messages. Nga information ya full mana goliwo kuongera buli chofu no yongera buchi buongezi. I've seen people forward businesses in the groups nga ka post oli yakoze post yenga promotinga maybe business ya babajita cryptocurrency. Just an example. Not good information. Nenga munda boni mugamba join your cryptocurrency. This is the link bichi. Now you get the same post without even reading through it. You forward on your groups, and now the people read, and down there they find it. These guys are promoting another business. Maybe it's a scam. And guess what? The upline is the one who has brought the information in the groups. Because there was an investigation, there was a preparation, there was a reflection. How is it going to affect my people? So we need to reflect, guys. Then deliver on all promises and exceed expectations. Whenever there is a promise you have made, keep the promise. If you have promised your people that you're going to support them to succeed, then support them. How do you bring people in this business and you leave them here? Okay? Prepare them, okay, prepare them before you leave. But you bring people in the business, the upline you quit. You go in another business. Now, you're not in the business for yourself. And not you're in this business by yourself, but not for yourself. Let me make that statement clear. You are not in this business for yourself. You're in here by yourself, but not for yourself. Some of us, we are not in digital adverts for ourselves. We are in this business for other people who are trusting us, people who are looking upon us. Ngabagenda kubuuza kati olaba Kathy akoze ekyo kati nze ngenda kukola ki? Olaba Fazira akoze ekyo kati nze ngenda kukola ki? Let me tell you, my sister, my brother who is listening to me right now. Buli kyokola mu business kirina effect. Gwe ng'ojoininga business endala, no postinga business endala, waliwo ba downlines abakutunuulidde bagamba kati laba upline bya postinga, laba upline bya postinga, laba upline bya postinga, kati ffe tukole ki? They expect you to support them. You're not supporting them. You're not training them. You're not doing what you promised to do. This is your brand. Chitageza, next time never impito to joining a business, I will never join you. Because the last time I joined you in the business, this is what you did to me. Guys, am I communicating? Because my networkers are single obungi mu Uganda, tulina ekizibu ekyo. We forget the statement that says that your network is your net worth. Your network atutegeeza abantu bali mu business mu digital adverts. Your network atutegeeza abantu abakumanyi, abakutegeera, abakugoberera. That is what we call your network. Now abantu bonna bakubera obatute mu buli sikaamu. For you make money, you run away. You make money, you run away. You're tarnishing your brand. You're killing your brand. Never bring people in business and you leave them there. Wakiri boba okubalekayo bayite batuuzo bagayi bannange nalabe kino ne kino because of ABCD. Now we are going to do this. Deliver on all the promises and exceed expectations. There are people who are expecting that very soon you are going to quit. They come on your page, bafollowinga, bakeberako balabe. They are not joining you. Never was kati enaku zina postinga ki ye ngata kya postinga omuliro nga gwakendeera. They are following you. Now deliver beyond their expectation. Obalage nti oto business okyagirimu nnyo n'okusinga bwe wali luli. Discover how you are viewed by others. Then set personal priorities. Ladies and gentlemen, this training is too long, but allow me end here. On Friday, is it Friday? On Tuesday, we shall start here. How to use social media, okay, as your tool in building your global network. We're going to start from there next Tuesday. I'm going to end here because of time. We shall start from here next Tuesday. We are looking at how do you do online marketing? How do you tap into the internet? So next Tuesday, better come early. Tell people to join. Bobo funamu in this training. Bobo funamu ne wotadda. As long as you didn't pay anything. But if you're benefiting, let's meet next Tuesday and we'll see how do we use social media as your tool in building your global network. Okay, so you must do it with all your team. So badem kusaba, go back and emphasize this training to your team members. Let them join Tuesday. Okay, and I shall be posting all these trainings on YouTube for you able to follow later. Let me read these messages. You can have a question on what you have covered or just an appreciation, and we see how we continue. All right. Okay. Julia said, I am a live testimony on that, dear coach. Thank you so much. Then Jonathan said, and coach, people believe so much in very smart looking people. If it needs to go to Serena to take photos, go. Don't eat anything from there. Come back with those good, nice looking photos and post. Yeah, people will start believing in you. That's very true. And that will be the testimonial photos of the business you are posting. That is very true, very true. You need to post. We need to post those good, nice photos. Take photos, nice one, those places. Then Annabelle says, Otulina tata, watu jiride, colors of the hairstyle. And you enter someone's office and they might think that you're a comedian. That's very true. And you are into business professionally. Remember, I told you when I was starting this kind of trade, I said, in this business, we have professionals, we have non-professionals, we have amateurs. And we emphasized that we are going to be professionals. So whatever you do, you should be professional. So tunulira colors enviri zosiba. Colors enviri, you know, ekika ky'enviri ky'osiba, the kind of makeup you put on, they are all communicating. Binua says, yes, learning never ends. Even the walls listen. That's very true. But chokola, they listen. This lecture Julia says, this lecture is really so good. I got 90% of my downlines online. Thank you so much. Thanks so much, our beloved coach. Yes, dear coach, joining other businesses is a real miscalculation. I have tested it myself, but I am very sure the world will talk about me through digital advice. Thanks so much, dear coach. You're welcome. I know you are a testimony. Thanks for this presentation. That is Arnold, digital adverts. Agent Divine says, I'm learning so much. Thanks, Chief. Thank you, Divine. A long time without seeing you. Fazira says, thanks, coach, for this presentation. You're welcome. Come on 19 says, thank you so much, my sponsor. You are adding so much value to us. You're welcome. Thank you so much, my dear. Javatex says, thank you, coach. Every day I join these meetings, I learn new things. I'm glad to do that. I'm so glad and happy. Vanessa says, thank you so much for this training. We have learned a lot. You're welcome. Katende Tuaha says, I've learned a lot, coach. Thanks you. Okay, welcome. Win say, thank you, my coach. I missed this so much reasons. I will send inbox. Otherwise, I am with you, Parker last. All right. I'm glad having you, Tororo. Hope you are fine that side. Okay, looking forward for that training on how to differentiate between scams and genuine businesses. Most people are so ignorant. I'll bring it because for me, I've tested scams and I've tested digital adverts and real businesses. I'll bring that training. Thank you so much. That is come on 19. I'll bring that training. Arnold says, by the way, listening is key, but most time we are the ones who just talk and don't get the people perception idea. That's no communication. And even if you give them your link, they can't register under you. True, if you're not communicating, if you're not listening to them. Listening is very important. Listen, and listen. And Fisher says, thank you so much, coach. Even when you are not posting, you are communicating. Wow. Even when you're not communicating, you are communicating. That's true. A lack of communication is also communication. After I say thanks for the training, surely learning what to do about something is really about doing that very thing. Wow. You're welcome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, allow me, I'll call it a day. I wish you a nice weekend. Agents and VIPs, we are having a Zoom meeting tomorrow at 9 p.m. Agents and VIPs, make sure that you tune in the Zoom meeting tomorrow. We are with the chief CEO. We are meeting agents and VIPs. If you know any agent or VIP who is not here, please inform them to tune in tomorrow, Saturday at 9 p.m. Then on Sunday, 9 p.m. we shall have our Zoom presentation. Julia Sendagal, I hope you have a great network. You shall be our presenter on Sunday get prepared, okay, such that you fire us and we bring people. So guys, invite, share this same link to the people to join on Sunday. Shall be using the same link on Sunday for the presentation. So just make sure that you invite more people to tune in on Sunday, 9 o'clock. Then on Tuesday, we shall be back with our training. I shall continue from here, how to use social media as your tool in building your global network. Okay. All right, guys, God bless you. Have a wonderful weekend.